There. It's perfect. See? A little tap, tap, tap. I'll smooth it all out. It's Easter season, which is wonderful. The stores are filled with lots of sweet treats and candy and Easter chocolates, but that's really tough for my kids because they live with peanut and tree nut allergies. And so I asked my son what kind of Easter treat he would like to taste one day. And he told me that he would like to try the Cadbury Creme Egg. So today, I'm gonna try to recreate the Cadbury Creme Egg. So this little Cadbury Creme Egg is really tasty. It's very, very sweet. However, it's not safe for my kiddos because it has this really annoying statement saying may contain peanuts and tree nuts. So we are gonna make our version. We're gonna see how it goes. So the first thing we're gonna do is we will open this up and see what it's like inside. I haven't opened one of these in a long time. Actually, it used to come in foil. Now it's in this plasticky thingy. So there's a chocolatey shell, and then the filling is a white, kind of thick, sugary cream, and kind of orangey in color. So let's see if we can make something very similar to this. We're gonna use the stand mixer today. Ouch. I got these little silicone molds, egg molds on Amazon. So we're just gonna put this to the side for now. What we have to do is melt our chocolate and then line these silicone molds. So I'm gonna use a cup of chocolate chips. Always make sure you are looking at the labels in the back and make sure that they are safe for your family and your friends to use. Just a cup. And then I'm gonna use about a teaspoon of coconut oil. I'm gonna add it here. And then I'm gonna pop this into the microwave 30 seconds at a time and give it a stir until everything is nice and melted. I shall be back.
1 minute later.
So I melted the chocolate chips with that coconut oil, and you see how shiny and loose it got. And with my, what do you call this? Little brush. I am going to take my chocolate, dip it in, and coat each of these molds with chocolate. I think actually what I'll do is, I'm gonna make it go a little bit faster. I'm gonna actually spoon about a tablespoon, a little bit less, of chocolate in each of these egg molds. This is the fun part. I'm just gonna paint up the side of each of these molds. It already smells really good. That's looking good, right? Perfecto. It's going into the freezer. Okay. Next step, we are gonna get started with our filling. Here, I'm gonna have to bring this whole table. Okay, does she look clean enough? Okay, for the filling, we need 2 tablespoons of softened butter, boop, 1/4 cup of corn syrup, a teaspoon of vanilla, and we are going to mix this up. The whole table's moving. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Okay, whipped it up so that it looks like that. I'm going to be putting 1.5 cups of icing sugar, about 1/2 cup at a time. Stop laughing at me. It's looking pretty good. Okay. Has a very thick consistency, but it's looking very similar to the real Cadbury egg, which I'm pleased with. Fine. Okay, now I have the white for my cream egg. I'm going to take 1/3 of this mixture and pop it into this bowl, and then we're going to add some food coloring. I left. I'm here. Take 1/3 of this mixture and I'm gonna plop it into this bowl. I really don't want to use my fingers because I know it's gonna get messy.
What are you talking about? I don't know what to do with that.
Okay, I don't know. The centers of the eggs actually had less of a yellow color and more of an orangey color, so I'm going to add some yellow and a touch of red. And let's see what happens. Of course, let's open this first. Pause. Hello folks, and welcome back. I'm going to add some yellow food coloring. Just a couple of drops. 1, 2. A couple of drops of the red food coloring as well. 1, 2. Looks like a sunrise. I will add more yellow. It's looking better. What do you think? Does that color look pretty good? I think so. I'm gonna get another teaspoon. Hang on 1 second. You like how I walk off the camera all the time? Okay, I think that's good. Let's see how the chocolate molds are doing. All right. So I have my chocolate molds over here. It's been 10 minutes and they're already pretty set, I would say. So I'm going to try to fill these babies up. I'm gonna get yet another spoon. Sorry, honey, I'm walking off the camera a lot. Thanks. Let's see if I can do this. A layer of white first. Quite sticky, so use the 2-spoon method. The 2-spoon method. You take 1 spoon, scoop it up, and use the other spoon to smush it down. See, that works kind of well. Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to add the yolk. Let's put the yolk over here, also using the 2-spoon method. Nice. Nice. Going back in with the white. Oh boy. Wow. Sugar overload. Okay. And it's over here. Okay. Let's see, can I do it? Smush, 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 and sweep. Smush, 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 and sweep. Beauty. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna cover these up with more chocolate. I'm gonna cover these. 2, 3. These molds that I bought are gigantic. Okay, so if you make this recipe, get the smaller egg molds is my suggestion. There, it's perfect. See? A little tap, tap, tap. I'll smooth it all out. It's going into the freezer for another 10 minutes. So they've been in the freezer for about 12 to 13 minutes. They come out of the molds really beautifully. Look at this. That's so cute. Look at that. It's adorable. Got that one. I'm gonna take out each of these. Adorable. Come on. How cute are these? Really, really cute. Okay, let's cut into one. Ooh, it's a nice shell. just crack the top. Let's see. Okay. That's pretty good. See that? I guess the yolk could stand to be a little bit more uniform, but the old Cadbury egg wasn't really uniform at all. And actually the filling of the Cadbury egg was a lot more gooey and a lot more liquidy. This is a lot more thick. I think it's because it's been in the freezer for some time. And also, I think the next time I do this recipe, I am going to add maybe a little bit more corn syrup or a little bit of water, something to loosen it up a little bit more so that it's more fluid. But overall, the look is really cute, I have to say. It has that chocolate on the outside, the white cream, and then the orangey yolk. So I'm gonna give this a taste. It tastes pretty close to the original. It's very, very, very sweet. There's a lot of sugar in one of these. The molds that I got are large. This is 3 inches by 2 inches, so my recommendation is to get the smaller molds. Also, if you look at the width here of the chocolate, it's a little bit on the thin side. So what you could do is when you fill the silicone molds with chocolate, you can put them in the freezer for 10 minutes, take them out, cover it with chocolate again, and then put them in the freezer for another 10 minutes. That way this layer of chocolate is going to be a little bit thicker. And then my last piece of advice is maybe just give your kids a quarter of this because it's really, really sweet. Still delicious, still nut-free. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you like this type of content, please hit like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if there are any recipes that you would like me to try out. Thanks for joining. This was a lot of fun. See you next time. Fine. Okay.